What up, YouTube? Brokefarmer back for another video on this beautiful day, y'all. And it's that time of the year. I got a lot of tropical plants and citrus trees that I got to put up for the winter time. This weekend is supposed to be in the 40s at night. So I want to get a kickstart. I don't want to wait till the day before and got to take in 50 plants. So I already did it, but we're going to talk about it. Okay? All right, y'all. I already started putting my citrus in here. Yeah. I just really don't want to take a chance on my babies. You know what I mean? I got the pineapples tucked in here. I got the windows open, to keep fresh air because it's still going to get hot. But I just figure I don't want to wait till the last minute. I want to get everything tucked in my greenhouse. Now, if the temperatures drop below 30-ish, I come out here and I cover everything up with a painter's tarp, and that's been working for 2 years. Now, if it's lower than 30s or low 20s or something, I do have a heater, but I only bring it out for below or mid 20s or below. Anything else, I just simply cover up my plants. Now, they're not looking too good right now. A lot of them overwatered. But believe me, in this hot box greenhouse, they will dry out. And it's my pineapple guavas, y'all. Oh, they pretty. Oh, they pretty. But this greenhouse, it keeps everything super warm. I got my temperature monitor, so I can be in the inside in a nice warm and see how my plant baby's doing out here. I still have a lot of fruit that hasn't ripened. And I'm also scared that if I keep it outside and the temperature's starting to drop, it might mess with my fruit ripening up. And I don't want that to be an issue. So that's the other reason I went ahead and brought it in. I want to make sure I get my fruit. So I got them tucked in, nestled in here. And I brought my moringa tree in here. I really don't think that's gonna make it over the winter, but I got 2 of them. Fingers crossed I keep my moringa trees. That's the only thing I'm really worried about dying. And some of this stuff I grew from seed, I really hope they make it over the winter. I kind of got them tucked in. And I got more space this year, y'all. I actually got a place to walk at in here, which is really different. I think I only got 3 more trees to bring in, and that's it. But I'm just leaving them out there. They satsumas, they're gonna be okay. But yeah, this is how I'm doing my citrus trees. Yeah, before I move on, maybe I should name what's in here. Maybe I want to know what's in here. This is stuff I grew from seed. Fukushu kumquat, I Chang lemon, yuzu lemon, and it's got a basil in there. I don't know why basil is everywhere. Another Fukushu, I Chang, I think. I don't know. Variegated lemon, pretty. Harvey lemon, got a some kind of avocado. I'm just tucking it back there. Mild lemon, all these blooms. I don't know why it's not gonna make it. Definitely not gonna make it. Another one I grew from seed. That's a yuzu lemon. UGA frost lemon. Got a couple big pieces of fruit on her. The other variegated lemon I got tucked in there. Brown Select Satsuma. I got 2 papayas. I don't think they're gonna make it through. Yeah, that's my blood orange. Birds, will y'all shut up? Another little Fukushu from seed. It's Brown Select Satsuma. I'm about to go ham on these birds. And then that's a pineapple orange. It's grapefruit, Thompson grapefruit. And UJ Frost grapefruit. That's what the big grapefruit's down there. UJ Frost lemon. Another brown select that look horrible. It's been looking horrible. Little Meyer lemon. No, not Meyer. I'm sorry, it's not a Meyer lemon. This is a Murcott tangerine. Little Harvey lemon. A Eureka lemon. Trying to put on fruit. You waited too late, buddy. Yeah. Oh. And I brought in my sugar fig. This thing was expensive. And it got 2 little figs on it. I brought it in. I like, we need that fruit. We need that fruit. And these Miwa kumquats, I'm gonna leave them outside for a little while. Yeah, I don't know. I just got tired of moving stuff. A little finger lime, a little satsuma tree. Yeah, I just got tired of moving stuff. But on with the figs. Oh yeah. Now, I will do my figs different this year. And this is a Juliana fig, LSU purple fig, Beers black fig. Oh, and that's that strawberry fadone fig. Oh, look at it. Look at it, don't show out. You almost waited too late. Don't show out, don't show out. And it's the Ischia fig. Yeah, but I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with them Ischia figs. Oh yeah, I forgot my brown turkey figs. That was just the figs that's in the pot. All right, I'm gonna put those figs in containers in the shed when I clean it up. I think I'm gonna put them over there in the bag. I got like 8 of them. But fun fact, figs, once they go dormant and drop all their leaves, do not need sun over the winter. So once I find that fact out, I was like, well, I'm not gonna keep putting them in the greenhouse. I'm just gonna bring them in here and put them up. Fun fact. Okay, so how do you overwinter the stuff that's already in the ground, bro? Well, I will go through and add more mulch. Yes, more mulch. You can never have enough mulch. You want to keep them roots warm. So, fruit trees, I will go over with another layer of mulch. I will mulch down that row. I will mulch all the way across there. Where you see grass in between those fruit trees, will be no grass when I get finished doing what I want to do. I just want to make sure my roots stay warm. And I always mulch my fruit trees anyway. But I just want to make sure those roots stay warm. And all that mulch breaks down into nutrients to keep feeding this tree. Because after 2 years, I do not feed these trees no more. So that is what I plan on doing. And I still will be doing chop and drop around my trees the whole year. I never stop chopping dropping. I feel like it's worked. It works and it's cheap. All right, one more thing I forgot to talk about. My neighbor has a wooden fence right here. So that's why I planted my figs along that backdrop. Hopefully it'll help with the cold weather. But I also have little domes, and I thought about, I probably got 4 little tents to go over them for the cold weather. So I might just put tents over a couple of them. And then on the other ones, put a stake in the ground. Put the stakes and just run a piece of tarp or something all the way along here. So it'll be protected from the wind from that side, and it only get, well, no, I can bring it all the way around. Bring it all the way around all my trees. But that's extreme cold. I'm not worried about the 30s or the 40s. I'm worried about the 19s and the 20s. And that's the wonderful red pomegranate. I'm kind of worried about that one. it died all the way back. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Now another tree that I'm highly concerned about is my baby up here. Now this, I've showed it a lot, is my Pakistan mulberry. Now the first year I had it in the greenhouse, it died back. So I don't know how it's gonna perform over the winter. Super cold days, I think I will cover it up with some kind of painter's cloth. And I keep saying painter's cloth because painter's cloth is cheap and it's thicker than the stuff that they call cold, you know what I mean. I'm kind of worried about these two pomegranates, but they supposed to be Salvatsky Russian pomegranate. So they're supposed to be harder down to -10. At the worst, it'll die back a little bit, but it ain't gonna die. But I do hate to lose the growth that I got this year, man. These pomegranates have taken off. I'm gonna link that video somewhere up in here. But I mean, my pomegranate, that was just a little seedling. My pomegranates like it, yeah. And I feel like I should be getting fruit next year and the year after at the latest. But all these are hardy pomegranates. The first pomegranate I showed you over there was a red pomegranate, and it's not as hard as these, but these all should make it, y'all. All right, y'all, let's talk about overwintering some of this stuff. Understand what kind of trees you have and how cold-hearted they are. Some of these trees, Mara limbs and stuff, they're fine at like 35, mid-30s. Figs, some of them just gonna die back if it's in the 30s, is what it is. Some of your pomegranate, depending on the variety, will die back, and some might even die. Pomegranates like red wonderful, white pomegranates, they are not cold-hearted at all. I mean, they'll die back. But even your Russian hardy pomegranates are supposed to be cold-hearted down to -10. That depends on the maturity. If they are small seedlings, they're gonna die back, probably. You gotta catch a growth spurt over the spring and summer where they get really big and, you know, it gets thicker and they'll make it through. My fruit trees, I live in zone 8A, that's in the ground, pears, plums, all this stuff. They need that cold temperature for fruit set and fruit production. So I don't worry about them at all. Pears, peaches, plums, none of those I worry about. Matter of fact, they need chill hours between 45 degrees and 32 degrees to produce fruit. So if you got pears and plums and apples in a container and you got somewhere where you can plant them in the ground, I would advise you to plant them in the ground. That cold will not hurt them. Do not worry about those trees. And to be honest, I've been through these cold, probably 2 years through these cold temperatures with my citrus, bringing them in. They're a lot more cold-hearted than I thought. They've made it through a lot of cold temperatures. And even when I had my greenhouse closed up and it was 80 degrees outside and it ended up being 90 to 100 in the greenhouse, they did fine. Those citrus trees are very resilient, very resilient. Fig trees, I came up with a new way. I just doing research. I thought that my fig trees needed sun over the wintertime. That is not the case. Once those leaves drop, you can put them in a shed, which will open up way more room in my greenhouse that I just showed y'all. So that'll be the way I do that going forward, depending on how that goes, depending on how much dieback I get, because I don't have a heater in my shed. But I still feel just not being in the elements, it still should do better. So let me know in the comments, what fruit tree are you worried about making it over the winter time? And what are you doing to winterize your fruit trees? Let me know. Inquiring minds want to know.